Hi there and welcome back to the channel. Today Binance announced that the 62nd project on Binance Launchpool is going to be VANA. So once again, this video feels rather rushed because today is the 13th of December and in the morning I received this notification in my Binance account that the VANA airdrop is going to take place. Usually there's some notice with the Launchpool project, it's usually like 2 or 3 days in advance or something, so it's a little bit more relaxing to get the information out there. But no, not this time. Binance seemed to have advanced it quite a bit. I think I'll comment on that a little bit later as to why they might be doing that. But in this case, the farming period will be from the 14th of December at midnight UTC until 1 minute to midnight, 23:59 on the 15th of December. So it is a 2-day Launchpool farming period. In addition to that, trading is going to start on the 16th of December and it will be at 10 a.m. UTC. Be a little bit careful with this because for the previous hodler airdrop that we just had for the movement token, Binance had declared that it would list at 1 p.m. UTC and then suddenly they just moved it to noon UTC with very little notice. I barely caught it. So just keep an eye on your Binance app or your Binance website notifications as we approach the proposed listing time for any notifications that might come through that change this time, because they do tend to move around a bit, and after I produce this video, that's it. I don't really have scope for making corrections. There's no pre-market on this one, it's simply a spot listing. I don't know why some of them have pre-market and others do not, but this one is going straight on the spot market, so there should be deeper levels of liquidity there. It will be interesting to see if it changes the price performance dynamics. It's been a while since we had a direct spot listing. Most of them are pre-market nowadays, so it might affect the performance of the token at open. We will see. Talking about how to get this airdrop, obviously there are only two ways now. The main way is just to lock BNB in simple earn terms. It doesn't matter what the length of the terms are. It could be 15 days up to 120 days. There's no difference between them. It just has to cover the airdrop farming period, or at least part of it, in order to qualify for some kind of airdrop. Obviously, the longer you cover, it's calculated hourly, so the longer your tokens are locked for, the better it's going to be. The alternative is to directly stake BNB or FDUSD, which is a stablecoin, on the Launchpool project page, which you can do that. In this way, you won't be locking up your tokens for very long, but of course you have to sacrifice the interest which is associated with earn terms basically in Binance Earn. And in addition to that, the problem would be if we come to do mega drops or if we come to do hodler airdrops, and there have been 2 of those recently, you might be left out because the farming period could be included in the calculation for a hodler airdrop qualifying period. You just don't know. So in my opinion, my strategy is just to keep my BNB in simple earn, and I'm sure that's what Binance want me to do anyway. So what is VANA token? Well, I looked at the web page for the project and I wasn't really that impressed with it. Apparently it is an EVM compatible L1 with a focus on protection of user privacy and data. And when I read through the page, it's one of these things that you just read it and you think, God, do I really understand that? And the answer in most cases would probably be no. It's full of, hot words like AI and a lot of jargon. To be honest, that really doesn't impress me much, and it makes me more inclined just to part ways with the token as quickly as possible, because I don't really understand the need for it or the functionality of it. Although it's not a meme coin, it's not like some kind of game associated coin like Hamster Combat or Catizen or something. It has some function, doubtless. I just question what that function really is, and I didn't feel that their website helped me to understand what the necessity of this token was, or even what the functionality of it was. As for strategy on this, I'm going back to my usual strategy because this is a Launchpool project. Obviously, everybody can execute their own and must do their own research on the token and decide whether to sell, whether to keep it, or just throw it away. You do whatever you want. But for me, I'm going to be selling as close to open as possible. Because if you look at the history of Binance Launchpool projects, that is undoubtedly the way to go. If you sell close to the open, you maximize your returns. In my case, I then take those returns and I put them into either Bitcoin or Ethereum, whichever chart looks prettiest to me at the time, usually Bitcoin. And then I just leave it there to accumulate value over time. And that's what I do with all airdrops. Your mileage may vary, your ideas about when to trade in and out of the token may vary. Obviously, everybody has to make their own decisions, and this is not financial advice. Alright, well that'll do it for this very brief video. I hope people get ample airdrop rewards, and I hope you found the video informative. I will see you all soon in the next one.